children for
Oh,
free, but
that would be most gracious of you. Thank you.
Is there anything else you can spare? I mean, we actually do have a we have to backtrack and go a pretty long way.
we can spare some food if you really want. But as I say, the village isn't really that well off. All we get like trade wise is people going to and from the mines, and that's usually guards. Uh, you know,
Well, if you
Near
could spare a
guards.
few rations, we would appreciate it.
So you send off a runner, and they come back with a bedroll for Freya and um, say like a week's worth of rations and stuff per person.
Oh,
So 7 weeks worth of rations.
nice.
Food, and obviously someone's taking the like guiding the children away. The two guards like go and talk to or the two imperial dudes are like went off to the side and are speaking to what appears to be another person in imperial uniform. Uh, Phil comes back over to you and he hands you over what appears to be a rolled up piece of parchment, and he says, "Whenever you get to what do we name the town? Burning Woods, yeah,
Burnwood.
Burnwood. Uh, Hand that into the local garrison, and they will give you as much help as possible." Uh,
Thank you very much. So, description, other assets.
Oh, I written it down already.
I'm just worried about the stuff that I'm personally carrying.
Who took that
Yeah.
roll of parchment?
I got it.
so it's a right pretty much, like however the fuck you want to spell it. So I can go through your assets with you if you really want it, from start to finish, um, and then that way, if I actually call on you, I don't seem like as much of a dick.
It'd be wonderful if you would be so kind. So I have two obsidian daggers. I know.
And a third dagger from the other dude we just killed.
But it's a different looking dagger. It looks like just a normal
Yeah.
dagger. So you all started off with a so you should all have the basic from the start, which was a bedroll, which Lana lost. Ever burning rope, 20 days worth of trail rations, which you've used roughly like 3 or 4 of already. 50 foot of hemp rope, but we already know that Rat has a 20 foot hemp rope and a 30 foot hemp rope, roughly. You all have a fire starter kit, a knife, a small hatchet. That's basic, and you all started off with 200 gold each, so everyone has that. You then made off with a so someone has a scimitar +1, which I'm pretty sure is
That'd be me.
Apworth. You made off with 20 gold altogether. Um, Lana has in her backpack an ironwood box and what should be a bronze key. That is what you made off with after the boat and all that field
Plus
shit.
I've got 3 orbs, two in the ironwood box, one attached to a severed hand in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bag.
I'm going through all the assessments so you all know what you have. And then on top of that, Rat has the one of the stones, those little purple and green stones, the small ones. Um, so that was all the city session stuff. That was in 3 streams. Um, this is then from when you were at the place with all the ghouls. Cassius has 3 murky green / bound potions, a light blue potion, a red potion, and a smoky gray potion, and a jar of brown sludge, which I think you all know what it is now. What
Do
else
I?
was there?
I don't. Do I?
No, you don't. They do because they actually like did
Inventoried
shit.
his stuff
Yeah,
last
last
week.
session.
And
so-
they found out I am apparently a master potion
yeah.
uh,
So
examiner.
we already know that this is what I think I told you last time. I don't have perfect notes, but I can tell you anyway. Three of the green brown potions are placebo, so they do fuck all. They're pretty much colored water. The light blue potion is a cure light wounds. The red potion is a fire potion. That's what you got from it last time. And the smoky gray potion was some kind of sleep potion. You couldn't figure out what the brown sludge was. Then you've also got the ironwood staff, I believe.
Yeah, it's mine.
A whole bunch of baubles. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I wrote this down.
Vert's cleric had all the baubles.
Yeah, clerics all had all the baubles. There was the orbs. There was the ring, which no one else knows about.
The one that you've tried to find that rat took from you.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't know anything
robbed
about.
you of essentially.
Yes.
Yeah, a magical ring, which I don't know. I just know it's like a protection ring of some sort.
And then I remember Upward has a new heavy metal shield, which knows the spell is pretty much the wording on it. And then you've got from the so then you have someone picked up a whole bunch of like nose bones and an orc necklace. I can't remember who that was exactly.
I think I picked that up.
Yeah, I think he did.
Someone picked up 12 trinkets from that room. Freya has 2 stone daggers. If you just label them A and B for the ease of things.
Who picked up the trinkets? Did they go to me because I'm the
Yeah.
trustworthy one?
Yeah.
Let's just see other trinkets. Upward has 2 stone daggers as well. They're B and C. Kaiser has 2 stone daggers, B and C. Vert has a B stone dagger. Let me actually write this down as well. So Vert has a B stone dagger. Cassius has a C1, and Belvin has another B1. He's also picked up Freya picked up a coin purse in that
That's right.
that encounter. From the one-off, everyone that was there, which was not Upward and not Vert, made away with 50 gold in total each. And then in this encounter, this last bit, all made off with, or Belvin ended up with 2 green vials, 2 large leather aprons, 2 daggers, and Freya ended up with one of all the same stuff. And then you've got 7 weeks worth of rations each, so another 7 days. Freya got a new bedroll, and then you've got a rite of help is pretty much what it's called. So I'm guessing that's gone to Upward.
Say that again. That last part.
You take in the right, which is the scroll, the paper scroll, which is just a rite of help.
Oh yeah. What did when I picked up the scimitar, did I see any like runes or anything like that on it?
Nope.
Should I do another search
No
check on
runes.
it or? Okay, no.
Well, you already know it's like a better than steel scimitar. It's a really well crafted one.
Just
I'll
a
be right
well
back.
crafted scimitar plus 1. Okay.
Yeah, be right back.
Okay.
Can I poison my bolts?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
So that they can do some extra damage. I got craft untrained +2. Who's got more?
Well, they wouldn't do extra damage. They would just potentially cause people to lose their turn.
Well,
I don't know how much you would have to use on them. You want to check with the GM to see how many bolts it would work on.
And to be honest, you probably wouldn't have to roll anything for that. You're just dipping the arrows in poison.
Yeah.
And then also, just so you know this, they give you a what looks like a really crudely drawn map to give you a directions to Burnwood. Let me. I don't have names for the town, so I'll figure them out when I get there. But basically,
That's crude map to Burnwood.
so you get I can show you here the mine here again. This is not super relative and distant. Path used to took original path. The Bert got kidnapped on. So, bottom one's like 3 streams roughly. It's not perfectly situated. One town, 2 town wood. Again, not perfectly to scale. I'll actually like draw one out and scan it in so you can see what's going on.
Okay.
Good.
So I guess the ruins
draw a
that we were
compass
up
on
on
there, or
was over here that we made it to.
You originally made it to like down here. Remember,
Okay.
so you just went south, like southwest of 3 streams originally.
Yeah, then we
And
walked
when you
around
got
the
kicked out of
town.
Went around the
and then you just went
town.
around the town. You just ended up like over this direction, and you just took this one, and this one ended up actually going like that, and like kind of turned up in further, like it went north and then like west almost in towards the mountain ridge, which is where you've ended up, where it kind of like goes like that, and ends up back on the main road.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Again, the village outlook is like, yeah, you're more than welcome to stay the night again if you need to, etc., etc.
That would be most appreciated.
Yeah, I need to recharge my spells.
Yep, same.
oh, can I?
It's midday. You that tired?
Yeah, but you can really use it. It's not like it's an issue. Like you can take a
Jump.
day and without. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Can I poison my bolts, and how many bolts would it poison with the green vial?
Let's do a couple rolls and see. So yeah, you can poison them. It would poison 7. There's enough per vial for like 7 bolts.
Okay, I'm gonna use 1 vial, 7 bolts, and I'm gonna, prep those to be used in the next.
How many bolts does he have? How many bolts do you have?
I've got 27 bolts left, I think. I used 3 earlier, but I don't know what happened before that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say 3 because it makes it easier. It's gonna be interesting because they're like the characters, Pringles, and it's gonna be like, okay, like if Derek actually wants to play, we have to make him a character. It'll be fun. Yes. Well,
I assume he would have picked up the bolts that he used, right?
yeah, if they weren't broken. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume he scavenged bolts after a fight and whatnot.
Okay.
So roll a dexterity check, so +3. Derek. Oh, you're +1 actually, not +3, because I was looking at Cassius.
Now,
Okay.
what he could do to mitigate risk is, I believe you can take extra time to dip those arrows so that he doesn't have to roll. He just succeeds. I believe I read
Yeah,
that.
no, the dexterity check's just a check, more than anything. Yeah, so he takes you take like an hour out of your time to